Well, we're going to make good morning. We're making this short and quick. We got things, personal matters we're dealing with today. But everybody saw the community post and the videos I put up about txdcyf, encouraging a 14-year-old to be a hooker. You want to tell me the DCF system ain't broke? You want to tell me again how it did not fail Summer Wells and her brothers? Yeah, it screwed up royally. That whole system screwed up. I mean, encouraging a 14-year-old to be a hooker? That's just beyond. First word that comes to mind is reprehensible. That's just plain up disgusting. It really is. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, how in the Sam Hill does an adult, for one, encourage a 14-year-old little girl to become a hooker? To me, that's nothing but sex trafficking. A DCF worker should be, well, he was fired, or she, whatever. They need to be locked up and buried under the jail for a couple hundred years. I mean, pick one, that's what it is. That just was trying to push. That's just beyond disgusting. And Benny, I'm going to tell you in this, if you're watching this, you should run this one because you know your state. The whole thing, everybody should run it, honestly. Because that's just wrong. I mean, really? That's promoting prostitution. I can't even think of the words I'm trying to think of her, considering she's 14. I mean, you can pick one, it'll fit. When I read that, one of my first thoughts was, and nobody's blaming DCF for which is right over there. It used to be right there, believe it or not. Right where that gym is, where it used to be at. It was there for a long time. But nobody, and yet nobody's doing anything with someone jumping DCF's case around here for Summer Wells. Texas just proved what we all knew. They screwed up with Summer and Harmony and every other little kid. Anybody want to place bets whether anything's actually going to happen? Try to fix them. System that's all screwed up? Nope. I'll bet a penny no. I mean, I have no use for DCF. I mean, look at the kid. She was in the system. I'm surprised she came out alive. And no, I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. I mean, how many kids are getting abused and beat and everything else because of this screwed up system? Seriously, I'll think about that for a minute. How many kids? I don't even want to think. It's just beyond pathetic. I've got two cousins that are way older than I am. I mean, it's brother and sister. And that's Bernie and Rosie. Bernie died years ago. Had a massive heart attack. He's 42. His sister Rosie, who's 10 years older than I am, she's still alive, and they were in foster care back right about when I was, shortly after I was born, I think. Because my parents ended up with custody of them. It's my mother's sister that was abusing them. I don't know all the details. I was too young. I think back then they might have filed charges on my own. I don't know. My point is, dcyf is all screwed up, and the system's broke 7 ways from Sunday. And we're all supposed to just live with it and suck it up and love it. Yeah, right. You know, when Betty and all of them were up here, that's one thing I'm glad she did protest up here, but I wish I'd have done a little more. They should have brought Channel 11 up here. Because how many kids in your own areas, how many kids do you think are getting abused? I mean, I guess some of us were lucky. My parents they weren't, back in the day, I guess it was normal. My father would use a belt on my ass. My mother would use a paddle. But, well, I gotta cut this short. My kid's coming back up. I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bye.